New inning getting started and ready to hit now for Cincinnati. Ellie De La Cruz. Here comes the 0-1. The shortstop takes the ball. And a swing and a miss. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Got him swinging. And that's 4 strikeouts. Spencer Steer, the next to hit for the Reds. Fought off foul. Swing and a foul out of play. The 0-2. Just missed.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. He's 0 for 1. That one ripped, but foul. 2 down, nobody on.
Ball.
Late on that fastball. Pitch misses. 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The other way, and he beats the shift. And the tying run is on base.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
That pitch gets the inside corner. That is strike 2. And a swing and a miss. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. One out, runner at second. Ted Simmons getting ready to hit. 1 for 2. Line and a base hit into right. Fires it to the plate. Just about to get started. Jackson Chourio up now for the Brewers.
Number 11, Jackson Chourio. First pitch, 7-10.
That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Struck him out looking. That was pretty nasty. This is Bryce Terang. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. In the air, right field. And there's 2 away. And now it's William Contreras.
William Contreras.
Ha! Ball.
On the ground. And that one handled. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Top of the 2nd. Up now for Milwaukee, Christian Yelich.
Christian Yelich.
The 0-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Ball 1
No,
there.
that's inside.
Got him swinging.
That is good. The designated hitter.
Now here is Sal Frelick. And that's in there for a strike. Little slider that finds the mark. Strike on the inside corner.
Got some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far moving the ball around nicely.
In the air to left center. Hat takes it in for the out. And there's 2 away. Luis Rengifo up now for the Brewers.
Number 13, Luis Rengifo.
And a ground ball to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. One out, runner at second. Ryne Sandberg, the next Cub to hit.
Sandberg.
Tapped back up the middle. Fires over to first. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there.
So 2 down. So up next for Chicago, Ryne Sandberg. 1 for 2.
Sandberg.
A dive. Nice stop from his backside. And very nicely done for the out. Ryne Sandberg, the next Cub to hit. 1 for 3.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage. You know, these Cubs doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They've done a great job finding holes in the defense. Exactly half of their hits have come off the bat less than 90 miles per hour. So the ball isn't exactly jumping off the lumber, but they're finding a way to make it work.
Here's a 1-2. Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Lined into right. And there's 1 away. Ryne Sandberg, the next Cub to hit.
The second baseman, Ryne Sandberg.
That one is absolutely belted. That's a base hit. Here comes Kelly. 1 run across. Relay throw home. Safe at the plate. And it's now a 6-run lead. Paul O'Neill, the next to hit for the Reds.
Number 21, Paul O'Neill.
Base knock right field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any
Leading off for the Reds, the right fielder, number 21, Paul O'Neill.
That one pushed foul. In the air, left field. And there's one down. Runner at first with 2 away. Now it's the right fielder, Paul O'Neill, 1 for 2.
O'Neill.
That one lifted to left. Nootbaar going back on this one. And that is that. Next to hit, Paul O'Neill, 1 for 3.
The right fielder, number 21, Paul O'Neill.
That's a base hit as a run scores. Back here in Cincinnati, we go to the 9th. Brandon Lau getting ready to hit. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. There's a swing and a miss.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
And here's a slow roller. In plenty of time to first. Out leading off the top of the 9th, and they take care of a big threat right there. On the ground, McLean tosses to first, and 2 away now. So they're down to their final out. This is Joey Bart.
14, Joey Bart.
Looking to get the tying run on base. They're down to their final strike.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss.
Hit to the left side, and this is going to do it. Throw to first, ball game. And the Reds hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game. Matt Carpenter digs in now.
The third baseman, number 13, Matt Carpenter.
In the air to left center. Hat in position. And there's one down. Popped in the air, left field. And that is the third out of the inning. Now up for St. Louis, Matt Carpenter.
The third baseman, number 13, Matt Carpenter.
Line drive, that's a base hit out of the left center field. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive.
Back to the top of the order now. Matt Carpenter next up for the Cardinals. 1 for 3.
Carpenter.
And that's hammered into right field. And that's a base hit. And the tying run is on base. All loaded up. Swanson digs in.
Shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. Fastball is outside. Facing a closer that delivers big-time velocity.
Well, normally against a big arm with this kind of velocity, you look for the...
In the air on the infield, and the infield fly is called. So up now for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong. 1 for 4 with a double.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Cubbies with only 1 out left. And now the batter is Carson Kelly.
If they don't pick up at least 1 run here, this will be a very disappointing inning. When you load the bases with nobody out, you've got to get at least 1 run. You're thinking 2 to 3, so they need a big hit right here.
Got him, and that's the ball game. Ready now for the 5th inning, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Nolan Gorman. Check swing, but he went too far. Strike 1. On the ground to third. On to O'Hearn. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. Stepping in, Thomas Sajazi.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
That one the other way, and it goes just foul. On the ground, right side, Lau. In plenty of time to first, and the first 2 set down at the top of the 5th. Here's the center fielder, Victor Scott. He's 0 for 1. Just missed. Hey! Swing and a miss as he was out front. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. So 2 down, Roberto Clemente, the next to hit. Up the middle, De La Cruz. Over to first. That takes care of Clemente. That ends the inning. And now the right fielder, Roberto Clemente. Grounded out his first time up. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. And that one's going to get into the corner. Safely into second. He's got a double.